thing, problems and all that type of thing, divorce, retrenchment and all that. But I got involved in laughter clubs in 2003. I went to Health and Wellbeing down at Sydney, and I walked along and saw it at the Health and Wellbeing. There was a laughter session. And I thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. I thought, being a cynic and sceptical, because I'm sure a few of you are cynical and sceptical, I ended up joining the lady, Shirley Hickson. I was on the stage, killing myself laughing through what I did. And it wasn't jokes, it was sort of, we do a routine and we'll go through that later on. And consequently, I went and had a look, said, well, I think I'll do this. So I got all the details, etc., thinking I'll become a leader. Usual procrastination. 3 years later, it took me to go and do it. Did it in June 2006. You do it on a Sunday at Crow's Nest, and the next Saturday you start a laughter club. This ain't happening. So in about November, I said to my mate, look, Jono, you're not going well. Let's go and do a laughter leaders course. So we did it. We did it on a Sunday. Anyone knows Crow's Nest at all? You know, the town hall and all that, the library and that? You do it behind the library in a church, an initial section. Then you've got that common area. We did it there. Oh, God. And how confronting for us to do it. But from there on, the next Saturday, we started Laughter Club. It was John, myself, and another lady. 3 of us. We looked like idiots. But we persevered. And another lady joined us. She got on contact, NBN, you name it, she did it. But we had a motto. We ran it 52 weeks a year, and it's in its 12th year next year. But it's not, and we kept it outside. This is the community base, so I have the commercial side. But the community base, we kept it out in the open. It costs nothing, and if you don't make it, you don't make it. You don't have to apologise, you just come whenever you want to. And the best part of it was, it became a belonging. That's why Vince comes to Terrigal, because it's a belonging, it's a group. We all suffer loneliness, we all need something. The only people you attract to our Laughter Club are people going through tough times in life. Loneliness, could be retrenchment, divorce, all that type of thing. That's the ones we attract most of the time. But it's a belonging. And what we do, we have the laughter, but on Terrigal's only 8:30, 9:30, 8:30 to 9 on a Saturday, then we go and have a coffee. Every week, if it's raining, whatever, we go and have a coffee. So when it's raining, and it's not a great environment, we go straight and have a coffee, and we spend a couple of hours just talking and laughing, etc. If it's heyday, we have 30 or 40 people coming, but it goes up and down as time goes. People come in, things come into your life for a reason, season, or lifetime, and that's basically what's happened with the Laughter Club. And from there, I've helped start Budgie Boy, which is on a Wednesday and Friday at Mackenzie Reserve. Everyone know Mackenzie Reserve? Anyway, it's a beautiful spot. It's on every Wednesday and Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 11, and they go to a coffee shop afterwards. Long Jetty on a Saturday morning at Modern Organics. It's a yoga studio and a cafe at the back. 10:30 to 11. They're community. That's all community based. You just turn up if you want to turn up. There are two types of people in this world: the people who come to laugh and the people who need it. You understand what I'm talking about? We all need it, don't we? It's a natural high, right? And then I've gone, a couple of years ago, a nurse, resident nurse that was coming to Laughter. She said, Hans, we need this in aged care. So she went through I know what's wrong with the aged care system. She went through a whole lot of it, what the problems were. I've been involved in aged care, doing laughter sessions. They love it, won't pay for it. How unusual. Same in retirement, Been in retirement, been doing dementia. I've done some laughter sessions in dementia. Absolutely amazing. I have one particular lady, she's in her 80s, and Vince will know my laugh. It's a teapot laugh. We go back to childlike, right? She started doing the I'm a little teapot. I couldn't stop her. And she was in her 80s, and they came up and she said, Hans, I had a lot of pain before I started, but I got no pain. I would have loved to have taken a video of that because I put it on my YouTube for testimonials. I see that all the time. It is amazing what it does. But anyway, that's my background, and I do it commercially. And as I said, if any of you know of any corporates or anything that need it, we need it so badly. And we see it in mental health. Harry just brought it up just recently, didn't he? Amazing. Anyway, I'll just move on. What is life? Anyone going to give me an answer?
What do you make it?
Exactly. It's in session. There's no replay, is there? Right? And I was talking to Cole a minute ago. The now. We've got to enjoy the now. What happens in the past? Depression. What happens in the future? When you think of the future? Anxiety. So you live in the now. And it takes attitude and motivation to live in the now, doesn't it? Live for your game. And I'm amazed, this is quite a big Proverse, because I've done the Proverse and I've done a lot of different organisations. This is quite an active one. I was quite impressed. So what else is life? You know, one of the biggest things around now, and you'll testify, apathy or loneliness, isn't it? Incredible. They say apathy, you're practically giving up on life. Who goes to an aged care centres and visits people? Do you see majority of them active? They're sitting on here, the TV's there, isn't it? They've given up on life, haven't they? Not enough stimulation to keep them going. As I said, I've worked in some of the aged care centres and dementia centres. I've had some, the dementia people, like one particular guy, he was in a wheelchair, didn't move the whole thing. But when I finished, he put his hand up and like that. He got value out of it. Just watching, observation. Okay? It's interesting, that's life. Apathy, they did a study on apathy. It's giving up on life. You need to be stimulated. You've got to stimulate yourself. You can't do it all. You don't have a life of entitlement. You've got to make it happen, don't you? You know, and that's why it's good to see people here. I was talking to Sunil a minute ago. It's making the effort to come and do things. And that's what life's all about. Being motivated, attitude to do things. Okay. Bit of homework, guys. What is laughter? Come on, we're going to write it down. Come on. What is it?
Happiness.
Yeah? We'll define happiness in a minute. What's happiness? Having a good meal?
Laughter.
Sorry?
Laughter. Stimulation.
Actually, oh God, let's get this. Actually, brilliant. That's stimulation. That's true, isn't it? What else? Come on.
Exuberance.
Exuberance, yeah.
Enjoyment.
Exercise.
Fantastic. I'll go through these in a minute. Exercise. Oh God.
Enjoyment.
Enjoyment, yeah. Enjoyment.
Happiness. Joy.
Yeah, joy.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Happiness. Pleasure. I know you'll struggle to read it. Right. Sorry? So, escape. Brilliant. Escape, yes. I wrote a good article about that and I'll tell you more about it in a minute. Okay, we'll talk about some of the points and then I'll tell you what I think it is. Stimulation. It is, isn't it? Don't you feel a high? It gets the endorphins going. You can actually climb Mount Everest, can't you? You can actually get off your butt and do something. Have an attitude and do something. Have a go, exactly, isn't it? We need to be stimulated, okay? Exuberance, I think it's the same with stimulation because you're just enjoying the moment, aren't you? Okay, Eckhart Tolle, enjoy the moment, now, living the now. Exercise. If you ever have a look at my YouTube channel, I've got a couple of testimonials. You know, one of them was from the retirement village, and the guy said, I wasn't sure what it was, exercise and laughter or laughter and exercise. But geez, I enjoyed it. That's what it is. Okay? Enjoyment, joy, that's true. How can you have a negative, horrible thought while you're laughing? Clears the head noise, doesn't it? Right. Happiness. Happiness is what you make it, isn't it? It's a mindful thing, isn't it? There might be the women shopping could be the happiness, the thing, or something like that. You know, the guys playing bowls, having a beer with the boys, fishing, you know. Pretty interesting. Pleasure, yeah, it's fantastic because it'll make you do things. And escape, that's right. I wrote an interesting article, Monty Python's Story of Life, and we're talking about apathy, how you left life and all that, and people use escapism now. They just sit there and play games all over the world. It's really interesting, exciting, isn't it? You know, looking at this stupid thing and competing with everyone. Great communication. And the coup d'etat, I hate the news and all that. Remember there was a guy killed 2 people at a gaming conference a while back? Can you remember that? How amazing. He lost because he was a top gamer, so he went out and got a gun and shot a couple other people while he was in there. This is escapism, you know? I think we're all the generation, we've got common sense. We actually enjoy ourselves. We actually get, do silly things and enjoy it. And that's what, escape. But the good escape is just a bit of laughter, enjoying people's company, enjoying them now, isn't it? My definition of laughter is other people. Because you enjoy the laugh with company, isn't it? It's not a joke, it's just enjoying others' company. Also, it's a common language, isn't it? Look, I live in Sydney and I go to Fairfield, local people, and most of them are Vietnamese, and they speak their own language, but they laugh, I start laughing with them. I haven't got a clue what I'm laughing at, but geez, I'm enjoying the laugh.